Hi, I'm Pete Goldey, Onboard CIO and Chief Knowledge Officer. And in addition to keeping track of all of our systems, I like to do some critical thinking on what's going on in the industry, particularly the real estate industry around data and information and how it's delivered and served up to all the applications that are out there these days. Onboard's been delivering content to real estate companies for 8 or 9 years now, and we do that in a couple of different ways. We deliver bulk data files, typically comma-separated value files or something similar. We have some hosted applications, like our Neighborhood Navigator product. And we also deliver content via API, where clients can make a request to us in real time. There are distinct advantages and disadvantages to each of those methods for our clients, depending on their skill set and their business objectives. And we like to focus entirely on what's going to make the best possible solution for them. We started off by delivering bulk data files only. That was the easiest for us to set up, and we were dealing primarily with large blue chip companies that had internal development resources and really required the flexibility to fully integrate our content and make sure that their sites were on brand and on message. So that's the big advantage for a bulk data file. The disadvantages are you have to store the data, you have to implement update cycles and quality control processes around the data, and build search and retrieve on top of that, all on your side. So essentially, Onboard's just pushing out a raw material. For some companies, it makes a lot of sense, and we work with our clients quite a bit in figuring out the best integration for them, almost as a consultative service, because we tend to be expert in our content while our clients are expert in whatever it is that they're trying to sell, often homes or properties. So we like to help them out in that area. We next developed some hosted applications because we found that a lot of the mid-sized and small brokers in the marketplace didn't really have development resources internally or a skill set to manage that content. And they really required really a plug-and-play type of product from us. So by simply including some URLs and potentially passing some basic form values or things that a webmaster can deal with into our product, they were able to add a rich set of community, school, business, and property data into their user experience. That information was very popular with consumers and still is, and that delivery method and model still works very well for a certain class of clients for us. Has the advantage, again, of very low development effort on their part. The disadvantages are whatever limitations are in our hosted product around branding and customization. And while it's a fairly flexible product, and there are some other flexible products on the marketplace, there are limitations to what you can do in a templated environment in terms of keeping it on brand. So for example, a Coldwell Banker or a Move.com is very unlikely to want to frame in that type of solution from us. They tend to consume bulk data feeds or APIs from us instead. Leading us to APIs, which is the third method, the last one that we developed, but probably the one that has the most advantages, we feel, both for Onboard and for our clients. The advantages are many. Our clients don't need to manage the data. We do that, and we build the search layer on top. But they do get to manage and build their user interface, so they control the user experience fully, so it can be on brand. They can really commingle that content with other content on their site and build it into a business or end user process where they're trying to move a consumer through a process on their website. So those are some advantages for them, and they kind of can pay as they consume or license the data in some other way from us where they avoid a lot of the costs, infrastructure costs of managing that content. From Onboard's perspective, we also are able to limit some of our operational costs because we're not pushing delivery files out to clients all the time and supporting that. And in addition, we feel we have a strong expertise in gathering usage information off of those APIs, anonymous usage information, such as how people search the data, what areas in the country have the most activity, what parameters in a search for home sales, for example, or what price ranges for recent home sales might be the most popular, things like that. And then we can provide that intelligence back to our customers. Again, some of our customers might have internal analysis and BI capabilities, but a lot of them don't, and this type of information can really help them inform their business process and the business value around the products that they've implemented, as well as help with things like A/B testing and other things like that that can lead to better conversion rates or whatever, again, what their business need might be. So this is an area that Onboard's been working in for quite a while and adding a lot of value to our customers, their websites, and their businesses. Encourage you to give us a call if you have interest in discussing them more. Or I've also recently provided some posts up on our blog, which you can get to through the onboardinformatics.com website, around APIs, the business value of APIs, and how they can really help you control user experience in a way that's best for your business. Thanks very much.